Hello everyone, I am Adrenix and welcome to Foundation. I stumbled upon this game not long ago. I was watching one of other YouTuber, Geekism, and I decided to try it out myself. So here we are. We're just going to play a new game. We might go with, we've got the hills, coastal, fluvial, and mountain and valley. Ooh, that's a tough choice, but I think I might go coastal for my one. You can add in your own mods to it, but at this time I might just stick with the base game, so you know what it's like, guys. Alright, this is your help screen, so it sort of tells you if you need help with certain things. Obviously to set up chain productions, supply the food markets, unlocking buildings, extracting resources, building houses. You can also access it later if you do need it. But at first thing when you get in is you need to find a block of land you want to sort of build on. Being coastal, it's obviously got very high points, so it's not too bad out here, but I find it's a bit too far away. I'm thinking here might be a good spot. Choices and choices. Okay, so we got 1, 2, do everything over this way. No, doesn't appear we do. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, and I think there's a 4th one up back there. Looks like a big spot to start, as it has a lot of land to begin with. Wood and stone. This would be... Alright, we're going to start with this one up here. As you can tell, later on you get to build things. So we're going to start with a village center. And sort of just, it's going to pinpoint where the main center of town is going to be. And looking at the landscape, either high point might do it. Or I can expand this way later. If iron over there, I reckon just here might do for... Well, actually, we'll put it right at the top. We're going to put it right on the edge here. As I know later on I can unlock. And these are all your people that spawn in. And as you sort of expand, they keep spawning in on you. You can turn up your game speed down here. You can pause. I'll just pause at the moment once that's explain a bit of the game. So you have your quests up on here that they pop up every now and then that maybe your people want in your village or town. And then you have your build menu up here, and you have your developments. So we're going to just paint down some extraction zones. So we want them to scratch this, the stone, maybe get rid of all this for the time being. And we're going to probably build a lumber camp, probably somewhere close by. And you can see the 2 arrows on it. That indicates where they're going to walk in and from. You sort of can direct that to the way you want. By holding the control key and just moving the mouse around. Very easy, very simple. Right click to cancel, left click to place building. You can probably just read that down the bottom there. But I think I might place this for now. I might try to keep my industrial zone to one side, probably this side. I might put it here. I'll put it like that, like so, and I'll just go back to plain normal speed. If we want to gather a hut, I might place it at the base of this hill, like so. Put a granary probably at the top of this hill. That'd be a good spot. Like so. As you can see, they're not doing anything. Just because I haven't assigned any tasks to them. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. The well, I usually build straight over my starting area. Just because I think it's a nice little center point for the town. We'll build a saw cutter in a sec. and we'll get to the stonemason. So we're going to set some of these guys to some gatherers. So we're going to want you as a forager, and we probably want you as a forager. Now we need some builders. Might just set him as a builder, and we'll set him as a woodcutter. Him as a woodcutter. And then set him as a builder also. And this guy will get to probably just a transporter to get on the... Now it comes up with this symbol when they can't find a place to work. That's because nothing's been built yet, but that'll happen in a sec, so no rush on that. Have a look at the villager list and it tells you what they're all doing. So I haven't decided a role for this person, so I might make them a builder also. As you can see, they'll just walk off and they'll make their own paths. I'm going to place a stone cutter in. You can see the negative output. That's quite large, to be honest. Might stick on the edge here. Build a sawmill. We might keep this pretty close by to a woodcutter. So we can see the bit of path going through there. So I might just place it just on the edge here. Keep it close to the stone. And we might build a stonemason's hut down here as well. But we want this like so. So that's sort of making a path like that. As you tell, it tells you when you complete the crest, and you're going to paint certain zones. So I've already painted all that. You might as well go ahead and paint this in case they run out of wood. And later on, you can actually you can turn it off. You can also prioritize building. So here you can see the arrow. It's got to prioritize, and I'll prioritize that according to whatever you have. Oh, I said is prioritize things according to the resources you have, I think. Don't count me on that. I could be wrong. But eventually you start leveling up and you will need to build certain things. As you can see, there's monuments you can build, which is bridges, markets, churches, and the Lord's Manor. I'm actually going to have to get a market going, so I'm going to get my food store set up. Now you don't have to build them all at once, you can actually edit this later. The white dot is sort of indicates where the person is going to be standing. So we want this sort of like so. And I'm just going to put a foods good sign. I'm going to add a little bit of this stuff to it to say, hey, yeah, this is definitely the market up here. And it will start construction, and then that sort of determines on whatever you end up making, really, is how they end up building things. So the more stuff you add to it, the more expensive it's going to be to build. Now up here you have territories. You can get some for free if you complete missions. As you see, I got assigned a granary, assign new transporter, build a granary. So at the moment, I want to make sure they're building this up as fast as they can. I might just turn the speed up here so we can get things going. You have got a budget. You make money by trading and also getting income from goods being sold in town, which is why you need a market. Be sure to keep checking your list, as that will change over time. As you can see, the stonemason's going, I've got my wood going, I've got my foragers going, and they'll just keep going. If you need help, the help button's down here. And you've got always display. You can turn the boundaries off if you don't want to see it. I usually leave them on just so I know how close to the edge I can build before it goes red. I'll give you guys a hint how close you can get. So as you can see, I've got a little bit over. Go almost about halfway. Well, a bit less than half. Before it goes red, and then you can't build anymore. I usually try to build on the edges with my industrial things, so it leaves more space once I go up a level, so I can put in housing that they're going to be happy not to be too close, and the land thing's pretty rich and good. I don't think I can trade yet. I need 20 planks before I can trade. At the moment I only have 1. I've got 10 tools, but I've got plenty of better use. And you see my income's not doing too well, but we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, that's new. Sheep statue. As you can see, I don't really need a bridge in this map, but some other maps you actually need bridges to go into new areas. Or like something like this, you could always just build a bridge over, just to look a little bit fancy, I guess. You don't really have to do it, but it's completely up to you. You can check out your happiness, you can see how many type of villages you have. A serf is like a beginner, then it goes like a villager, and then I think it keeps going up like to citizen and then something else. Then you got your desirability, fertility, and iron ore, which shows you where the iron ore is. And then you got residential would be basically where they want to live. They obviously want to live closer to here because there's it's the main center of town, so it's usually better to be living there. But in this case, I'm not going to worry about it too much. And your workers will go on their own breaks in their own time. I sort of need to get one of my villages. I might put this person, I might change his role to a market tender so we can start selling a bit of the some of the goods, and we'll prioritize this to be built so we can get this open and start feeding our population, keep them a bit more happy. And we might prioritize that too. I need a few more villages. As you can see, my berries are full. I need to start selling. Stocking up some building these. Where are my builders? There you go, that's better. Yeah, you can get down, you can change the angles. I'm just holding down the middle mouse button. It's very easy to get around. As you can see, it's quite a good game. I actually like it. It's not a fast-paced game. It's good. You can take your time with it. You get to learn it pretty well. And then later on, you can start unlocking things which help you. So obviously, a warehouse is going to be very good and helpful. Keeps, you can actually get troops to send off to wars and help out. You can manage armies and things like that. You can build walls and things like that, but you need to unlock it. At the moment, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Come on, builders, go back to work. And he's getting supplies. Now they'll go to each supplies and get supplies or do things as well. I actually think I need someone on the sawmill because I don't. Do I not have a stonemason? I do not have a stonemason, so we're actually going to make this guy, not a stonemason, a stone cutter. Yes, I don't have a stone cutter. Oh, no wonder I wasn't getting anywhere. My mistake. Right, so my builders aren't doing anything due to the fact I didn't have any stone. You got limits to each thing, to how many you can put in each. Stonemasons only can put one person as a stonemason because it's like it's a profession type thing. Stone cutters, you can have up to 5 people working on that. Lumber camps 3, forager 3. You find your stone you go through a lot. This guy needs stone. This guy needs stone. I'm pretty sure the market needs... Alright, we're actually going to reassign this guy as a stone cutter as well. So he can go do a job. And then hopefully I can get some new people in to help us out. As you can see, our berries are sort of full because we're not selling anything at the moment. I can't sell anything until I build some things. That's almost finished. I need more stone pits for that, and that'll be done. You need to get your village more desirable to get more people in as well. So not having anything complete is sort of hindered me a little bit. I sort of wish I saw that. Alright, now that is finally done. I can probably assign my other stone gutter back to being a... We might want him as a carpenter, to be honest. Yeah, I can't do anything until I get some planks going. And I can't do anything until I get stone. I need 3 more stone on that and we're done. As you can see, they level up. As they level up, they actually get sort of better at their job, really. They can do things a little bit quicker. There we go. Sawmill is up and running. Now, I know I might store my berries capacity up a little bit. So your granaries you can use for food, raw food, luxury food. You have up to 4 people assigned to it. So now, even though I was out of room with the berries, okay, I can now assign this person as my market tender. If they start making a little bit of an income. And once he finishes that, I should finish. I'm going to sell the berries. As you can see, there's a little bit of micromanagement in this, but it's not. There's not too much micromanagement, so it's not out of hand. Although I am losing a bit of money, but I'm not too worried. I think I'll make that back. As you can see, I just made 100 gold then within a second. Increase population while minimizing. Raise happiness to village of 13. Can't quite build houses yet, but as you can see, they've already taken a good chunk out of the forest there. I wonder if I can move this. Probably not. As it goes on, you'll eventually have people that will show up and start doing things. Soon I can open a trade route, which would be good, and be able to get some resources that I need. This game is still in alpha, so this isn't the final version. But I think what they have so far is actually a really good game. I don't think I have someone assigned as a... No, I don't. Okay. So I need a villager. I might assign Maria as a no, not market tender, as a transporter. So we can start getting some goods out. Eventually we'll be able to hopefully level them up. But fences are a good way of sort of making a town look a little bit better. You have got decorations in here, so you can put statues, gates, other fencing, bushes and things like that in. It makes them sort of happy, sort of, to be a part of your village in a sense. And as you level up levels, it unlocks new buildings and things to build, make your town a lot better. At the moment, it's going okay. My happiness is going up. I almost got it to 100. I need to sell a little bit more. I'm making +5 income, but I'm -12. But I can unlock trade now. I might trade a little bit of wood. I might sell. Might sell it at 3. But we might buy in some tools. They're selling honey for 40 gold, glass for 50 gold, tools for 20 gold. I don't know if I want to sell. I might not buy tools just yet, as it might be a little bit too much on me. I'll wait until my population gets a little bit higher. And I'm pretty sure that guy just arrived. Yes, we have a new resident. You can recognize the efforts to establish achievement. I am but your humble servant. So we just went up another level, so I'm going to put a little bit of residential in. I want it to go down like so. And we might put a little house bit there. As you can see, they'll automatically go straight into building that. I have a Lord Manor, Woodbridge, Rustic Church now. It's probably a good idea to build a church pretty early, but don't go too quick. Like, don't go overboard on it. That way it can be built fairly quick, but you don't need it massive. I might put it this side only because I want it closer to the housing, as that's what it benefits. We might go just here. We're going to add a B door. Or I might go get this door. And we might put a little stone tower. So we're gonna raise it up just a little bit, just so it's not too much out of there. Alright, there we go. So I need 55 stone, 40 planks, and 11 tools. As you see, I'm short 1 tool, so I'm just gonna go to my trade. We're gonna buy in. I'm gonna get 2 in. As we're making +2 gold now, but we are spending -12. That new attendee I got, I might put him onto might get a woodcutter, and I might put the other guy as a stone cutter. Another way you can do it is you can click on the building and you can go assign villager if there's some available. As you can see, my builder's going straight onto this straight away. No mucking about, they'll build that as fast as possible. I did notice, well, that's new, there's horses now. My lord, we need to choose who we want to help. I shall assist the king. So deliver 30 berries in 60 days. Rewards, you get +10 to military rewards. 30 to the church, or feed the people. Might see what we need. Okay, so in this we need a warehouse. Warehouse is definitely what we need. We've got labor, kingdom, and clergy. So you got your church, your kingdom. I feel like labor might help us the best, as a fishing hut might be pretty good. But also having a good church is also good. And the keep also lets us send some troops off to help fight a war. For our king, tough choice. Do I help them? Or do I keep it to myself for now? Let's help the king. Okay, so I noticed I had the warehouse, so we're going to have to build a warehouse. You can check how that church is going. Okay, it's not too bad, so it's going pretty well. Okay, so it says set up my first trade route, allow purchase trading panel, assign to warehouse. So we might make this a priority building. And all we need is 15 planks and 10 stone. It's not too bad, it'll get done pretty quick. I just got a notification then saying there's not enough room for residential. So what I actually might do is I'll get rid of the blue and around here, and we're going to make it all residential. Around the church at least. Okay, and now they'll automatically build it in the sort of most rustic way they can. They don't really follow any patterns. I'm pretty sure if you put your mind to it, you probably could end up making some patterns for it. But in this case, I think we're okay. I'm not gonna prioritize too much just yet. Do we have any new villages? Yes, we do. And I'll make them a forager as we want to try to complete this task, as it will help us in the beginning stages. As you see now, I can get free land. I might expand into this region just here so I can get access to the wood, and then leave me with a little bit more building room. And I'll push the industrial section that way. So I'm just going to make this the collection zone. I might turn it off down here. I might put more residential in. And that'll keep it a little bit happier. Okay, now I just need to assign someone. That's almost built. Do I have a new villager? No, I do not. Might let them put polished stone in here too. I just need one more villager. I'm gonna make this guy, I'm gonna assign him to here, so I'm gonna assign, and they'll just automatically assign whoever was free. And then he'll get stuck into that straight away. Church is almost built, which is really good. As you go on, more and more things get So having a Lord's Manor. I do notice the manors and things you don't need to have on anything. So we're actually going to have like so. That's how we want it. Little Lord's Manor. I'm gonna have a little garden. Why not? And as you see in building houses, they each have different desirabilities, so you will need things close by for them to go up levels and upgrade their house basically to a more fancy one. You can see money's doing pretty well. It's staying pretty steady. I'm not going to go too overboard. There we go. We had one villager decide to stay. And we're just going to sort of see what's coming up on the low end. Nothing's coming up on the low end. That's good. Good, good, good. So we might actually make him... good to have a scholar. I'm actually thinking another builder going. And we might get a scholar. But he won't start until the church has been built. Which I might prioritize so we can get that going. Might buy a little bit more. So I'll just up that one and up that one. And you see these other guys are about to upgrade their house. Which is good. Very good. Now, I don't have fish, so at this point I'm actually going to reject this one. I'm going to say keeping it for myself. As you can see, he'll ride off and basically tell his kin I just have told him to get lost. There you go, I finished it. I delivered the 30 So I get the 200 gold and also get the plus 10 to it was here, wasn't it? I can't get it until I get 10 serfs, and I only have 8 at the moment. But I'll get there. As you can see, it's a little bit of a slow game. And I like that. It's a good pace. It's not too fast, not too slow. Even though I just said it's a slow game, but I find you don't have to rush what you're doing. You can sort of think of the layout and the sort of future you have for it. And you can continue to expand and expand as much as you like. You eventually do get free things. There they go, the church is now being built. Fantastic. I honestly thought the scholar was supposed to go there. But we'll go like this. Well, since I haven't got anyone on that, he's going to be my new... Oh, that's right, the scholar goes to the manor. Apparently one of my villages is lacking a well, so we'll build another one just at the top of this hill. There you go, we've got 2 new villages to assign. I might put them as one as a stone cutter and one as a forager probably. And I did lose my forager. As you can see, you sort of follow the trail. There they are. So they're coming off from the map up there. Once they reach the well, I can assign them. There we go, they are here. So we have one as a forager, and the other one I'll probably make as a wood cutter. And there we have it. I think I'll end the episode here, and then probably next episode we'll continue, and hopefully I will have expanded a little bit more. Anyway, have a lovely day, and peace out, guys.